Wait, when we went or
No.
Okay, I was like, I don't remember.
No, when we went, actually, I knew people that were there because of Facebook, but we never met them up, and we never ran into them.
Ominous.
They were just there at the same time.
Yeah,
and yeah, that's usually a popular spot to go to.
You know,
in Dallas.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know who else is really so with the Asian crowd? Michelle's actually really popular with the Asian crowd, but who's really popular with the non-Asian crowd? I don't know what name we're going to give him, so I'm not going to say his name.
Yeah, nope. Our fourth, yeah. This is a foursome, and we're missing him tonight, but it's okay.
He said he was tied up somewhere.
He was tied up, and then sent a gif of him getting run over by a train.
somebody untie him.
I was like, oh my gosh. Velse, we talked about Flip b-boying and then getting us into clubs and shit.
Oh, so Velse used to be boy too. He actually had one of the most unique styles that I've ever seen. He just never kept up with it, so he never learned anything new, and then he just stopped doing it. And then secondly, if I took you, Red Chef, to your first club, Velse, I don't think I took you to your first club, but I took you to your first strip club, right?
They're both my first time.
They're getting a little dangerous.
The first time that he took me to the strip club, he was like, "Hey, put some pants on." All right, there's already people at his apartment. I'm going there. I just want to hang out. I come in there with shorts, and then he comes out of the bedroom, throws pants at me. And he's like, "Hey, we're going out to the club." And I was like, "Which one?" He's like, "I don't know."
I don't know, but you're gonna want these pants.
They drive me. We're all driving, and then we approach this building, and I look at the door, and it says "Legs and Eggs," and I was like, "This motherfucker took me to a strip club."
It said "Legs and Eggs"
or "Eggs and Legs." Which one was it?
Legs and Eggs.
That's PT's, right?
No. Legs and that was the fair room.
No, those days are well behind us.
Man, I feel like I was a bad influence for both of you guys.
I mean, I was like, "Hey, let's hang out," and you're like, "Hey, we're gonna go see our girlfriends, so this is where we're going." I was like, "Okay, I guess that's where I'm going tonight."
Dang.
Well, not necessarily. I was single at the time, and I didn't have any experience.
I was too.
But I hated putting on that shirt saying I was under 21.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
That sucks.
That was pretty funny. But you know what was even funnier? Man, Velse's first time, there was a black stripper in love with him.
Oh, yeah.
In love with him. And you know how it all even started? It all started like this. She was eating food because, it was Legs and Eggs. It's a buffet. And she was sitting there eating in the VIP section, bro. Just sitting there with a full plate of food. I was like, man, that looks good. And she looked at me, and I looked at her. I was like, man, you make that look good. And she goes, oh, thank you. I was like, no, the food looks good. She's like, oh
my gosh.
I was like, how is it, though? She's like, oh, it's good. So I was like, I go down, I get some food. I come back up, and I actually sit with her. And I was like, all right, let me see what you think. Let me see what you say is if this is correct. So I try a few bites. I'm like, oh man, this is pretty good. Well, so her and I both get done eating, and she's like, hey, why are you here? What brings you up here? I said, oh, I'm just hanging out, and I brought my little cousin up here. She's like, oh, who's your little cousin? He's like, oh, he's a youngin'. I'm like, yeah, he's a young, because Velse is wearing this bright yellow shirt that says under 21, right?
Yeah.
Well, after that, it was all game over. She was all over him all night for free.
First of all, if a stripper on clock is eating food in front of clients, that tells you that she's done for the day. She's made her money. She's cashed out. She just wants to chill. So I think
she's cashed out.
Her ass is clapped out.
So I think she was just chilling with us and being on my lap at the same time.
Bro, that was like at midnight.
Yeah, it was time.
I
It was
mean,
time to go.
It
the
was time to
club
go.
was pretty dope.
She said if she's
But
chilling eating, she's made her
she
money.
she even exchanged numbers with him too.
What?
It was a fake number.
No, you never called it. You don't know.
Oh my gosh. What? It was a fake number. You never called it. Motherfucker.
But
Call
and
me out.
then the funniest thing that happened that night though was when Jonah was rubbing on this girl, this one stripper's chest or whatever, and we're leaving, and he was trying to sound disappointed, right? He was trying to sound disappointed, to be quote unquote modest or whatever, trying to be a gentleman, but joking around saying, "Oh, ha ha, my girl had breast implant scars, blah 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 blah." Well, Velse goes out loud and says, "Well, damn man, lucky you. Mine had a C-section scar."
My God.
This is a true story. I felt like I felt like I could smell it too. It was gross.
No,
Dude,
that's
no.
nasty. What was wrong with you?
Gross.
That's wrong.
Hey,
That
that was my first time. There's expectations and then there's reality. The reality is having C-section scars in your face.
You had the B team.
Could
have been bullet scars.
Might I add, the C-section scar stripper was not the same as the black stripper, or not the black. I don't want to say black. Let's keep race out of it.
Yeah,
she's the one that was eating.
The one that was interested.
The one that was eating food.
the foodie stripper. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to eat on the job. She can.
Well, yeah.
I mean, she's. I don't know. I got nothing, man. I got no reason why that should be happening.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. She was pigging out, dude. Like in the VIP section. Like we just weren't at that VIP table, and like we're like 3 tables over, and she's just sitting there pigging out. And I'm like, dude, what the hell?
That's because she was done.
I just imagine her looking like Major Payne, like where he's just like shuffling food in his face. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh no.
Yeah, those were good times.
And some of them drank on the job, didn't they?
They all did.
I think. Yeah, I was about to say. I think a lot of them did.
They all did. They all smoked in the
too.
back. They're all smoking doobies on the floor.
Doobies.
And then they were actually smoking real shit in the back.
I believe that was 11 years ago.
Oh shit! Really?
She's good.
I think I was either 18.
I'm fine with that. No.
Well, yeah, you had to be under 21. So.
That was a long
Were
time.
you?
Well, you had to have been at least 18. So you were probably just 18.
Did we know Chef yet?
Yeah.
Yes.
He wasn't there.
No.
I guess not for that one.
It would have been perfect because he was single at the time.
That was the time. That's the time.
Single
when
for
I was
a lot of the time.
Well, I don't know.
Unfortunately.
Chef,
Me too.
Chef, we were friends when I was doing boxing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was around the time. That's when I was like real hardcore into boxing for a little while.
You were training and everything, yeah.
Yeah.
And you made me do the workouts with. Well, you made me do the Insanity workouts and P90X workouts with you.
Oh yeah, that's right. You threw up.
I threw up and finished that motherfucker though.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
And then I was like, "You getting Jack in the Box after this?"
I think we did.
I think we did every time. We're like, "Oh, I feel so good." You know what would be great right now? Like a after workout like mix or something like that, or like a shake or something. No, let's go get fucking Jack in the Box at like 2 a.m. Let's get drunk and go get the Jack in the Box.
Bacon cheeseburger.
Yeah,
we get 14 nuggets.
Thank you for fucking saying that shit. I don't know who I just talked about that with, but it came up recently and I laughed my ass off remembering it. So we were drunk as fuck. We were drunk as fuck going through Jack in the Box one day.
Were we drunk?
I was drunk. I damn sure know you were drunk.
I think I was buzzed. I was buzzed because I had to drive.
Yeah.
So I wasn't drunk. Don't drink and drive, folks.
Don't drink and drive. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Because Flip was taking the orders as he drove us there.
Mm-hmm.
And then
and then our fourth, I am number 4 was with us too, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wasn't that pre-wedding?
It would have.
That was like the day before you got married, right?
Damn, was it that?
No.
It can have.
This was a DC night.
Well, anyway, like Flip, he was taking our orders, and he's like, "What do you want?" And I was like,
looking at the menu.
Yeah, I saw 14, and then I saw nuggets. And I was like, I was gonna see if he caught on to it. I was like, "Hey, give me 14 nuggets."
And then I just said 14 nuggets.
He ordered. He goes, "You want what? Like 14 of the meals, or 14? Wait, what?" And then that's when I lost it, because then I realized it's the number 14 combo, and I just was fucking. I was like, I can't believe you fucking said that. It was hilarious.
Dude, your listeners are probably listening like 14 nuggets. Huh? What's so funny about 14 nuggets?
I don't. You know what? 14 nuggets sounds good right now.
They would have to been there with us.
Yeah, it was hilarious because we're just none of us really saw it going down that way. We just wanted food. Like, what do you want? I want 14 nuggets. I just remember going, wait, what? Is that a thing? Trying to look at their menu, like, do they have that? I just want this many nuggets, and that's it. No more, no less.
Well, what was funny is when I said 14 nuggets, the guy corrected me. It was like, so the number 14. I was like, no, 14 nuggets.
Yeah, no.
And you're like, wait, what?
Oh, and then I looked back. I was like, oh yeah, my bad, number 14.
I was in the backseat giggling.
We were all giggling.
Like the troll I am. The troll I am.
They spit in our food that night.
Yeah.
No, my nuggets were dry.
Some dry ass nuggets.
No matter where I go, I'm always gonna order nuggets.
How did the memes come out about I don't want to kill, so we're gonna say the child from the Mandalorian, Baby Yoda. Mm-hmm. How did the memes come around of him and they started saying like chicken McNuggies or
I don't know.
Chicken nuggies? Like, what did chicken nuggets have to do with Baby Yoda?
I think because at the time that they already had chicken nugget memes. For some reason, I don't know. People were just getting chicken nuggets.
Making things up? What are you doing? Okay.
There's just memes of like McNuggets out there, and then Baby Yoda came out at that time, and then everybody was doing the baby talk. Oh, Baby Yoda, he watches chicken nuggies.
Nuggies. Okay. I don't know what's going on here.
Have you watched The Mandalorian at all?
Me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Okay. But you don't know the memes.
No, I don't know the memes. But hold on. Spoiler alert for anybody that hasn't caught all the way up. I'm going to give you like 5 seconds to jump. Like, I don't know how long. Jump ahead or pause it or come back to this after you've watched it. This should have been plenty of time. Spoiler.
We warned you.
I'm going to say something right now. Well, I'm still going to skip right to this part, and I'm going to say, Boba Fett's fucking back.
How do you feel about that?
Dude, I'm so fucking ecstatic.
Is there really fans out there that don't like that he's in the series?
I would hope not.
Because they were all like, oh, that's not Boba Fett. He would have left as soon as he got his armor back. But then, like, you got to take into account that Boba Fett has been living with a different civilization for how many years?
Correct. Yeah, I mean, and he's probably gone through a lot more shit during that time too. We could probably get a series out of that, you know.
But if he was same old Boba Fett, would he have left as soon as he got his armor?
Yeah, he probably would have killed everybody